Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be yet another get ready with me where I talk about random stuff and put some makeup on. Today's topic will finally be the K-pop edition. I don't know if the makeup's going to match the K-pop related look. I haven't done that style of makeup in a while, so we'll see where we go. All the products that I use to put on my face will be listed down below, and you can also find it on Instagram with a photo where I'm in this outfit. K-pop for me started, I believe I was in the 4th or 5th grade. My brother, my older brother, as I mentioned, he had introduced me to both country music and K-pop. He went to school in Hawaii, so did I. We were at his apartment and he had on the television, and it was this Korean channel. I believe it was Music Bank, and I think it was, I don't know if they've always had it where Music Bank did theirs like outside. My brother and I were just kind of like, what is this? It's not English, but it's pretty freaking awesome. There was HOT, there was GOD, and there was One Time. Those were the top 3 that I remember. Obviously, they're all from like, you know, the big name companies, JYP, YG, and SM. Believe it or not, I think I've just always been a YG stan, because even as a young kid, I preferred listening to YG, One Time, than the other groups. There was also, this is when I first saw Ihyori. She's like one of the best ever. I don't know how they pronounce it, I forgot. Is it Pinkul? Something like that. FINKL? I forgot the song. I don't know what it's called. But they do this one and this thing. I remember seeing Hyori for the first time and being like, she's so freaking pretty. And she reminded me of my cousin. When I got back home, there's this Korean store called Morning Glory. They usually sold, or they were known for having stationery, but they also sold Korean CDs. And one vivid memory that I have of the time has to do with my little brother. So my little brother he's 94. He's 9 years younger than I am. He had this obsession with this artist, and this particular song. It is by the artist Yoo Sung-jun. I think that's how you pronounce it. And they wore wife beaters inside, and they wore like these, I don't know if they were windbreaker or just very metallic windbreaker type jackets and like track pants. And he always wore like a throwback cap. My youngest brother, mind you, again, he's like so young. He would try to mimic the whole routine. Like we would play the song or play the like performance in the background, and he would literally be standing in front of us or the TV screen, like replicating what's going on. It's the cutest thing. Side note, I have 2 younger brothers, one a year younger than me, and then obviously the one 9 years younger than I am. And we got bored one day. My brother, who's a year younger than I, made him wear was it his or was it my brother's first Holy Communion outfit? It's all white. It's got like like a tail on the tuxedo top. I remember we made him wear a hat. We made a video out of Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal, like the intro part, and then when he like hits that note and it's like bam, he would turn to the camera because it was this way. He like turned, and then we like I held him. I was inside the bathroom so you couldn't see, but I held him like this, and I like made him lean into me like Michael Jackson. He was so good at it. God damn it, he was so good. Fast forward to college. My roommate, my best friend, there's like this channel where it had music videos, and there was a Korean, like a K-pop section, and she was listening to Big Bang, B to the I to the bang bang. She was the one that started it all off. And I remember seeing that when they were YG, I was like, oh my god, I know YG, I know. I didn't know this band, obviously. Also, we got into 2PM because they were very funny. I love to watch, like, I would go on YouTube and I would watch shows that had subtitles on them available. And then 21. They weren't like the other girl groups that were out. They were more rugged and tough and fierce, and I just really liked them. Their music was bomb. Teddy, he was in One Time, by the way. He's a genius. He can probably make so much money in the United States. Don't know why he's not doing it, but he's so good. Till this day, I'm still sad that they disbanded. Shame on you, Papa YG. Their first song, I don't care what anybody says. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But that was a really good song for a debut album. I thought that was fire. No pun intended. Oh, Wonder Girls. Wonder Girls were big with Big Bang. So when we first started watching, they were, you know, nobody but you. Taeyang. When he started coming out with his solo stuff, oh my God. Wedding Dress, Where You At? What's the first one? Baby, something like that. Only Look at Me. Only Look at Me. See, I remember some of my Korean vocabulary that makes me like, oh, that's what it means. By the way, I also did go to a Korean English school so that I could become better at trying to watch Korean variety shows and try to read lyrics a little bit better. Like, honestly, no lie, that's why I joined the Korean community school. But the reality of it was that, I mean, I don't know what the heck I was expecting them to teach me. They weren't teaching me how to, like, 10점 만점 10점. They were teaching me how to, you know, ask for more kimchi at a restaurant and asking how much this is. Like, that's what I learned. 좀 깎아주세요. Did I say that right? If you're Korean watching, is that asking for like a discount? 너무 비싸요. So expensive. 좀 깎아주세요. Like a little discount. But I basically stopped listening to K-pop around the time of like God, I don't remember what their name is. What the heck is their name? Winner and what's the other group? Winner, Icon. When they came out, when GOT7 came out, K-pop has just taken over the world. I'm not very in touch with the news at this point, but I do know, and I've seen that, I think the group is called BTS. I don't even know their names. I used to know members' names like nobody's business, but I hear that they're really popular globally, and they actually came here. They filmed something here. A lot of K-pop artists do come here, sometimes just for vacation. I know that, you know, members of SNSD have been here, Super Juniors, BTS, Icon has been here, J Park has been here. But yeah, I think that was kind of the end of my obsession with K-pop. And at the time I started getting into Korean variety shows, I started out with Family Outing. That was, I love that show so freaking much. There's so many good memories from that show. My best friend and I would always watch it. We'd watch it together. When that ended, I think the same crew, they're SBS, the same crew created Running Man. And when Running Man started, Running Man. I have not watched Running Man over a year, I want to say. I can't even remember the last episode that I watched. I remember I was obsessed with Running Man. It was so good. Eventually, I mean, it still was funny to me, but I after like a few years of having Running Man and just kind of like the members getting older and not really kind of jazzing it up a little bit, I still watched it, but I felt like it wasn't what it was when it first started. But I know that it still has a huge following, and I'm curious if you're watching this video and are into K-pop, what's popular now? I have no clue. I have no idea. There's all these new groups that I've never heard of. I'm like, what the heck? obviously they're gonna keep coming out with idol groups. I get it, but I really don't know anything. I also used to watch dramas. My best friend is probably the go-to person for dramas. She's seen a ton of dramas, and she started me on it with Boys Over Flowers. I'm trying to think of other dramas that I really liked. Oh my gosh, Descendants. Descendants was a good drama. I remember when Song Joong-ki was on Running Man, and then he left, and I was so sad. So far I've been to Korea twice, and both times they were amazing experiences. Honestly, Korea is wonderful. And I'll never forget this one time we stayed at this hotel. The owner of this hotel owns one here. So the next day we set out to go into Seoul. We're walking to the bus. Mind you, we're not well dressed. We know we're gonna go to the hotel first, settle all our bags and whatnot. So we're all dressed pretty comfortably. And there's this line of these security guards in like full on suits. They've got that earpiece here. They look like they're like detectives, and they're literally like in this line. And as we walk past by them, they're like bowing. I know it's like a sign of respect, but I just felt, it made me feel so uncomfortable because I'm like, this is not necessary. I think gradient lips are still really big in Korea, but I think a really big thing that's there and started a few years back definitely was the powder, like velvet finish lipsticks. Highlighter. Let's highlight. I know they don't highlight like this, but just give me a little bit of my sanity in my sparkly nose. And that is the completed look. This is my fresh face Kpop barely there makeup attempt. I definitely had fun creating this makeup look for you and sharing my K-industry experience with you. If you guys like this video, go ahead and click the red subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate it, and you'll be notified for future videos. Also, if you guys would like to be updated on all of my makeup looks as well as the products that I use to put makeup looks together regardless of whether it's makeup related or not, go ahead and check me out on Instagram. First link in the description box down below, where you will find all my makeup looks and makeup products that I put out on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until the next video, I hope you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye guys. Should we play some K-pop music? Let's.